we never ever stop. No, 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 we never ever stop. We keep going till we drop. No, we never ever stop. No, we never ever stop. No, we never ever stop. We keep going till we drop. No, we never ever stop. No, we never ever stop. No, we never ever. Ain't nobody stopping us. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Ain't nobody stopping us. No, we never stop. Ain't nobody stopping us.
2024 was again a great year for VCC. As always, we got plenty of new volunteers to add to our family. Many organizations, churches, and schools asked us to lead them in cleanups, many more than usual. We got a couple of awards, both from the city, and we're asked to be speaker at conferences that are really important to the environment. So let's take a look at some of those amazing things that we did.
We're doing 2 bonus points today. Catch 20. Are you looking for your cigarette butts?
Yeah, love those butts.
I've done 100.
Wow. And you know what? You've done it in the shortest period of time ever.
Probably.
Right,
Probably.
Jill?
Probably.
Yeah.
This is my 3rd time participating here. I retired not that long ago, and I wanted to give back to the community a little bit. And I take walks every day. I see trash everywhere. I pick up the trash on my walks. But this is an opportunity too to find people like-minded, and we socialize as well. So it's good for me to get out, get exercise, clean up the environment, and meet some people.
It's a good turnout today, huh?
Oh yeah, Tuesdays, they've all grown. Well, there's 3 new ones, you know, or newbies, meaning less than 3 or less. So that's good. You know, they want their best.
I find that with this group here, everybody is really down and dirty. Their goal is to clean up their neighborhood and not just be seen, you know, like some groups that I've participated in. They just want to be seen and post on their Insta, whatever, you know, look at me. Really enjoy it. It's kind of zen for me too. Yeah.
Service Day allows the entire church to really kind of put your money where your mouth is when it comes to your faith. But we don't do it for the credit, we do it because we want to serve. It's gonna get kind of hot, you guys. It was cooler this morning, but you guys are gonna get moving, so it's be aware of, regulate body temperature. Take a break if you need it. But with that being said, I think that's everything.
We're VCC, Volunteers Cleaning Communities, partnering up with your service day here at Church at Rocky Peak. And what I see is just a bunch of amazing people out here willing to give their time and energy to taking care of the cleaning up the pass here, passing the word around to deter illegal dumping in the valley and especially just in Santa Susana Pass. But we'll get her done today. It's going to be a great day. And I appreciate all you coming out, spending your time. Thank you.
Cleaning up on the Santa Susana Pass is actually something that the church does every year, part of our All Surf project. Currently, this is my first time leading it, and it's going extremely well. We've got 3 different teams. We've got 2 teams coming up from the 118 back down to our church, which is right about in the middle of the pass. And then another team coming from the Topanga intersection, coming back up, just picking up trash, anything that they find. We have another team, which I call my Dirty Dozen, and they're all down there, down in the valley at specific points, all trying to grab like any kind of refuse. We've even found car parts. We've got a motorcycle down there and all kinds of stuff, and they're just pulling it up. We've got truck teams piling things into the back of their trucks, dumping it into dumpsters. We're making this place as clean as we possibly can.
To start the day, we've got this safe that's been sitting down this hillside, and we're gonna drag it up the hill, and that's the first thing we're gonna do. Let's go, guys. So if we were to try and stop this illegal dumping from happening around the city, and especially in San Susana Pass, I think that really the initial best way to go would be to hang giant signs, big signs, not small little no dumping signs, but big banners across certain areas that really draws the attention that this area is being watched. Because if we're just going to try and catch somebody with a camera, it's going to be very difficult to do that.
Are we? Babe, hang on. Yeah, we're going to be good.
One more flip.
You got it.
And be careful.
The rope is off of it.
Hand,
I know.
Keep it rolling.
Okay.
Give Steven a hand
Did
coming
a great
up.
job, Steve.
All
Give
right, let's
Steven
get
a
this
hand
shit
coming
out
up.
of the way.
Woohoo!
And everyone is doing a phenomenal job, and they're pulling up some really nasty things.
Are you guys done?
Absolutely not.
About one more. Can't stop, won't stop. Where's the next one?
Who knows? We're never done. Whenever I see trash, that's the next one.
Okay.
We are never done.
Don't look in the mirror.
Just getting started.
So what did you find?
A bag of bones in it with a bag, and there was hair, and so we reported it, and they're going to check it out. Yeah, so yucky.
This is amazing. You're using brute strength to get this mattress out of there. Yeah. Drag it. Get it up. Get her up. Woohoo! Channel 4 might be down here, and all the major networks should be showing illegal dumping is not right, not good. You will be prosecuted. Please don't do it. Whatever we have to say to get people to stop.
So many people, so many organizations are impacted by just doing something as simple as picking up a Starbucks cup on the side of the road. And we're only out here for about 4 hours, but we've already cleaned up probably about 6 months worth of trash. So not only are we doing a physical impact to our communities, but we're also building that social element with ourselves, and again, building our own spiritual resilience when it comes to actually living out our faith as the Lord calls us to.
And here it is coming up. Wow, this is insane. That's the ultimate trophy for illegal dumping. Been sitting there a long time. That's crazy. I don't know what the weight is yet, but I'd say at least 3 tons worth of trash, including furniture, a mailbox. I mean, a huge mailbox with 50 mailboxes in it. That was really tough. They roped that up. We've got all kinds of other debris. I'm just over the moon right now and so happy that the San Susana Pass is completely clean right now. What a great day. Just so happy, a little tired, but fun.
Well, you don't have to look far to see trash scattered around our neighborhoods and parks. One group of volunteers is working to fix that.
Yeah, KCAL's Lauren Posen reports on how they're working to make communities litter-free, one trash bag at a time.
Trash stands no chance when this group is around.
It's all about community. We have fun.
Wearing bright yellow vests, volunteers with the nonprofit Volunteers Cleaning Communities set aside 2 hours, 5 to 6 days a week, picking up what others leave behind in the San Fernando Valley.
When you go to your cardiologist and they say, do you exercise, you can say yes.
You're going north for sure?
Jill Mather came up with the idea a few years ago during COVID. She went on mile-long walks and says she started picking up trash along the way.
Other people would see me do it, ask questions, or I'd see other people doing the exact same thing. And I said, there must be a need.
A new area is targeted every day, from illegal dumping sites to abandoned homeless encampments, parks and neighborhoods. No piece of trash is too big or too small. Volunteers find it in all kinds of places, even in the gutters. Mather says each person typically fills 3 bags per day.
It's going to be 48 bags today that we'll probably pick up and get off the ground, which is great.
Mather says 12 people came out when she first started the cleanups. Now, that number has surpassed her wildest dreams, along with the group's reach.
We get 300 people coming out every week at different days to be able to do this, that there was such an interest of it.
It's about taking pride in the community.
This is our neighborhood. This is our community. This is where we live.
While that's something that brought them together, something else keeps them coming back.
I love to see these areas free of debris, but the relationships that I've made with our new friends, and we go to coffee, now we're going out for events, but it's really the camaraderie.
In West Hills, Lauren Posen, KCAL News.
Today is a really fun day. Large group, actually 2 groups together, and our VCC regulars. So it is a service day, both for a school, Chaminade Middle School, and Shepherd's Church up at Porter Ranch, that we are helping them celebrate their service day, and they decided they would love to pick up trash and make the community more beautiful. Today we're a lot of you, so I have maps as to where you're actually going to go, so that we will talk about that. But here's what we want to do. The bag, you have 2 bags. One bag is for your pocket, and the other bag should be rolled down like this, because you don't want to drag these bags on the ground. You'll put holes in them and your trash will go right out.
What do you think these students think of doing this cleanup?
Our students are very service-minded, so they really want to make the community better. And this is a great organization that makes direct service possible for all age groups. And we really appreciate partnering with VCC because there's so many great opportunities for our middle school age children to give back and see that result in action in their own community.
So you're going to start here and do Devonshire and a little bit of Topanga. Okay. There's your map. Perfect. Okay. We're out. Next group.
And I guess we started probably, it's been about 2 years now, volunteering as an outreach from the church to just make a difference in the community. And there was already a relationship started with Jill's organization, VCC. So we decided to just sort of jump in partnership maybe 6 to 7 times a year or so.
Well, I think it's a great lesson for not only the kids, the parents, everybody involved here to learn, you know, about trash and how it could hurt your community. And I thought it was an interesting statement hearing that some of the cigarette butts, when it rains, could get to the ocean. It's something I never thought about. So I think it's an amazing lesson for the kids to just learn about serving and doing things. It's not always about how much you're getting paid to do, right? It's about serving your community, and we're just happy to be a part of it.
Oh, look at you found a gold mine of trash. Good job, you guys. Good job.
What people leave is absolutely insane.
The middle school will then go to high school, and they now feel comfortable with VCC volunteers, so they will be comfortable in doing their service hours with us as they continue through high school. And we've made many friends with the high school kids through VCC and the activities that we do on Saturdays.
Sort of teaching by example of trying to make a difference in this world, one piece of trash at a time, realizing the trash that you may throw out the window, we don't do it anymore because someone's got to pick it up. It might be you, but just thinking about trying to keep the city of LA, this part of the valley, clean as much as we can. So I think it's just a good example with the parents and kids, or just kids showing up, and that's still good too.
People tell me all the time, you have built this amazing community of people that are dedicated not to just their community, but are willing to go in multiple communities in the San Fernando Valley to help it just look better. They're just amazing, and they're dedicated, and they're happy to do it. It's just a lovely group of people that you'd like as your best friends. You'd like as your neighbors. So today, VCC is doing a co-op event with Tarzana Neighborhood Council on Reseda, kind of near Ventura Boulevard. That is their area, and they want to get the community together to get out and do some beautification as well as litter pickup. VCC can support the neighborhood council cleanups by bringing out bags and grabbers and vests and all of that kind of material that's really needed to be safe on the streets. Cleanup doesn't have to be a big event. It doesn't have to be donuts and water and all kinds of goodies and big canopies and all that. All it has to do is providing the equipment, do good social media so that people know and can trust that you're going to be at a place where they can park, and have all the equipment. They don't need to bring anything, just bring themselves and have a good time with neighbors, that they may meet some new neighbors and become a bigger part of their community.
It's so easy with VCC. Everyone's helpful, everyone's friendly, and we have the equipment, and we just need the people to show up and volunteer.
Okay, so you want to, but there's so we can put you right up. Yeah, break up. So we have, okay.
Neighborhood council is part of the government, so in terms of their ability to reach some of the people in outer communities, it's a little more difficult. So VCC is able to reach a wider group. We have over 3,000 people on our newsletter all over the San Fernando Valley, and people will travel to VCC because they trust what we do. And that trust in what we do makes it a more valid event for a neighborhood council.
It's always fun, and I like being around fun people and energetic people and people that want to have their communities cleaned and looking nice and sweet for everyone to enjoy.
Our VCC leader, David Weisberg, is adopted the Santa Susana Pass. He's super passionate about that road and actually takes it to work every single day. So he knows when people illegal dump. He knows when people are throwing trash, and it just infuriates him. He has a nose for that, and he is unbelievable in cleaning it up. We love his contribution to our environment.
Well, what's going on now is same old story. Illegal dumping on Santa Susana Pass. This time up near the top on the LA side, just east of Rocky Peak, down the hill. Hundreds and hundreds of pounds of wood that were thrown down this hillside, really steep, and it looks like somebody's building. This is a major illegal dumping and building by somebody, not the city. It's a bunch of scrap wood. There's no real foundation or concrete. And this is basically, getting rid of this is stopping a major wildfire from hitting Simi Valley or the Chatsworth Hills.
How are you going to get this wood up this steep hill?
So the best way that we've come up with to get the wood up is well, a lot of manpower, just kind of hiking down, making some stairs and hauling it up by hand. But we also have some volunteers from Volunteers Cleaning Communities with their truck and a winch and this rope. And some of the pallets are big and heavy. They're 4x8s. I don't even know how they got down there. But we're going to try and tie them off and winch them up and then carry them to the road, cut them down, and then get them in a truck and get them out of here. This is crazy how anybody could dump this much wood, because it's massive amount of pallets, and it's got to be coming from some kind of an industrial in business where they use these pallets and then they back them up somehow over here. It's not even the easiest thing to get to the edge of the hill and then throw them down. But then you can see how they've been maneuvered at the bottom into a position to where somebody's carving out the bottom of the hillside with a shovel and laying the pallets down, starting to build.
That's good. That's good.
And how is CD12 helping you?
So CD12 is helping us today. We've got Josh Yeager, and in cooperation with John Lee's office. And they're coming up here with some manpower and a truck, and to help us carry stuff up, maybe chop it down, get it on the truck, take it to the sanitation yard or the dump, wherever they do. And looking forward to that. They're coming any minute. Looking for them now.
It's actually giving us a nice little road down.
I'll lay crap on top of it.
There you go.
We were able to put it on the side of the road. We placed it all on a big piece of plywood, put some cones around it to divert the traffic, and we just waited for CD12. So at the time that Josh Yeager arrived, we had pulled up about 14 pallets and probably 200 pounds of just scrap wood. So when Josh got there, I was totally surprised. He basically jumped off the truck, assessed the all the work that needed to be done, and started climbing down the hillside and met us at the bottom and just started pulling pallets and digging wood and debris away from the spot at the bottom, and just put in a good solid couple hours of just manual labor with him and one of his team members, Christian, just nonstop. All together between Josh Yeager and CD12 and several other volunteers from Volunteers Cleaning Communities, including Georgia, Steve, Nancy, myself, Jeff. We took a good solid 5 hours. Getting this wood out of there is basically diverting a possible wildfire from just blowing up on a windy day. So we're just so happy that we were able to get all this out of there now before a very dangerous situation occurs. So I think it's so important to show the before and after shots of what we do here with Volunteers Cleaning Communities and when we come across this type of thing, because it really does show the amount of legal dumping going on, and then how great it looks afterwards. We're just so happy. I mean, over the moon, just getting everything picked up on the truck and gone to the dump. It's great.
Well, people in Chatsworth are furious with illegal dumping after they discovered someone left a mountain of junk and garbage along the side of the road.
Yeah, residents want the city to crack down on these illegal dumpers who mess up neighborhoods instead of using landfills. KCAL News reporter Lauren Posen is live in Chatsworth with this story. Lauren?
Well, Pat and Juan, it looks like we're at a landfill, and this is why. Take a look at all this construction debris here. There's parts of the ducts, the insulation, there's wood, nails all over, and then look at the back here. I can't wait to show you this. Look at this huge pile of trash, and inside that pile there's also personal items too, like photo albums and pictures. This is a huge mess, and it's completely illegal.
The sign says no dumping, but that didn't stop someone from unloading a huge dumpster worth of construction debris and other trash near the dead-end side of the road off the 118 DeSoto off-ramp.
This probably would have been more than $1,500 worth of dumping fees.
Jill Mather is founder of Volunteers Cleaning Communities. This is one location her team visits monthly to pick up trash. They were just here Friday.
It was messy when we got here, but we picked everything up and collected, I want to say 30-something bags.
On Tuesday, Mather says one of her volunteers drove by and saw this, a mountain of trash filled with construction debris, parts of toilets, nails, wood, and other junk cluttered on the road that they just cleaned.
This is very visible. This did not come from this area. This came from outside the San Fernando Valley. We know that for sure. And so why not put it in your own city versus in ours, number one, or go to a landfill.
Mather called Councilmember John Lee, who oversees the area, for help. Lee says illegal dumping of this size requires special equipment and got a crew from sanitation out on Wednesday to start the process. In a statement, he told us those engaging in illegal dumping need to be held accountable for their actions, and my office will be introducing legislation in the near future to bolster our ability to do just that. Illegal dumping isn't unique to this area, but is something volunteers with VCC say is only getting worse.
From the Santa Susana Mountains all the way down through Woodland Hills, throughout the whole East Valley, it's a terrible thing.
While it might be hard to track down whoever is behind this latest example of the problem, that doesn't mean the community is giving up on stopping others from doing the same thing.
This person is a criminal who did this. This footage is outrageous that someone would drop this type of thing on our streets, and we got to catch these people and do something about it.
Now, this area is known for illegal dumping. I want to show you over here. The city a few years ago put up these barriers here to stop people from dumping illegally into the canyon. Well, Mathers with Volunteers Cleaning Community told me it's somewhat solved the problem. While people aren't necessarily dumping in the canyon, her volunteers still find trash and debris behind the barriers. And of course, Pat and Juan, now people are just dumping things right here on the street. As for this mess here, crews will be back out here tomorrow to clean it all up. Reporting live in Chatsworth, Lauren Posen, KCAL News.
Oh, I'm glad it's being cleaned up. Big problem. Thank you so much, Lauren.
Beautification Conference. This Beautification Conference is led by the Office of Community Beautification. You know, it's great to be here in person once again. The last time that we were able to do this in person was back in 2019. That seems like ages ago, right? You know, we had a pandemic, we were on shutdown, we did everything to Zoom, but we had really good conferences via our social media platform. We were still able to showcase the good things that the city is doing with our partners, with our CBOs, with just the great work that's happening around. So with that said, I am going to move us along now because I think everybody just wants to go hear all the fun stuff. Please stay tuned for our panels that are going to happen in this room. We're going to have panels today. And today's panel, we're having one that starts after we're all done speaking. It's called The Power of Community. So if you want to hear on ways that you can connect with other members, please stay in this room.
Given that volunteers is in your name, I'd love to start it off with Jill. What can you tell our audience about the strategies that you use to attract volunteers and keep them coming back?
Volunteers are free, right? And they don't earn any money, including me, which I am the founder of Volunteers Cleaning Communities and don't earn any money for doing all of this. They need to be treated better than an employee even. So my strategy is always recognition, constant reward. So for instance, we clean the streets and the highways and illegal dumping and abandoned homeless sites 6 days a week with groups, and been doing that for almost 4 years now. So it's an ongoing thing. There's a vest that we wear. This is a souvenir t-shirt when we do our special events, but we wear a vest, and that vest has, of course, Volunteers Cleaning Communities on the back. They earn that to keep after 5 cleanups. So if they like the activity when they first start, then it's an incentive for them to want to keep coming. It's incentive for me because then I don't have to wash it for them, and I don't have to carry it in my car for them. And then at each level of cleanups, they get something. Like at 25, they get a special pin. At 100, And that sounds like a lot, but if you're doing it 6 days a week, it doesn't take very long. They get a VCC really nice backpack, which they carry their bags and their keys in when we're cleaning. So each of them are incentives that help them do cleanup either independently or in our groups. So I also throw them a VCC birthday party once a month. So if your birthday is in May, ours is actually tomorrow. So every volunteer who has a birthday in May, we're going to gather together, and I provide the cake, and everybody wants cake. As well as recognition parties, you know, even if it's a potluck, having everybody together in a potluck environment at a park, so that they can, it isn't just cleaning up trash, it's community, and creating that feeling that I like who I'm working with and I actually want to be around them and get to know them is important. I have engaged couples that have never met each other before, and now they're engaged and going to get married. How cool is that? I'm now VCCmatch.com, you know, as well. But that's a cool thing to be able to do. And you treat volunteers kind of as family, and you look at it that way, much more on a personal level. We do cleanups after every cleanup, we go to coffee, period. I don't care what day it is, so that's 6 days a week. You don't have to go. I buy the first cup, and then you're on your own after that for any other day. It'd be too expensive otherwise. But that's where we do our socialization. So they look more forward to the coffee than they do to the cleanup, by the way. But they have to do the cleanup first. So
That's great.
So throughout the year, we do many beautification projects, we do community cleanups, we work with many, many groups, but this is the one time in the year that we bring the entire city together to just talk about and highlight the beautification efforts that everyone's doing throughout the city. I'm really excited. I love the Beautification Conference because it's not only a way for the city to demonstrate our efforts, but it's a time and a place where community folks from as far or as close as they are, they can meet one another, talk about the ways that they work with the city, and talk about ways that they can improve their communities. And so we're excited about that. And I hope that folks come here and learn about the different initiatives that the city is doing now and taking a proactive approach in sustaining our city. And then lastly, I just want to make sure that everybody goes home safe and with a plant or a tree or an organic pail or something that they just picked up from today's conference.
So today, Volunteers Cleaning Communities is partnering for the service day of Chaminade Middle School. They're great friends of ours. Actually, my granddaughter goes there. Today they have over 50 people, half parents and half kids, helping to clean the pine needles and the debris here on Chatsworth Street, starting at Tampa, going down to Wilbur. Litter pickup is where we use grabbers and we pick up litter on the street, in a park, etc., and it's using grabbers. Beautification is where you're actually using rakes and push brooms and shovels, and you're getting everything off the sidewalk and out of the curb. All the things that our street cleaning machines cannot get up. They were never made to clean up all of this massive amount of pine needles that we get on some of our streets.
I love it though, keeping our community nice and clean, and we have parents, teachers, and kids coming out today. Perfect.
Are you a parent or a teacher?
Both.
You're both?
I am.
Yeah, so what do you think of this?
Oh, I love it. We did it in the fall too, on Reseda Boulevard. No, this is great. It goes by fast because you're being active. So
Yeah.
this is good. I like what you guys do.
It's harder work than litter pickup for sure, but it's good for the exercise, good for your squats and heavy lifting sometimes. The weight is a huge difference. It did drizzle a little bit this morning, and that did cause some of them to be wet underneath the pine needles, and it makes it much more difficult to get it off the street and a lot heavier. So the rain is supposed to come tomorrow night and Monday and Tuesday, so we're getting it off the street so that it won't take all of these down to the storm drains and clog those up.
Didn't think we were going to do this on a Saturday morning, did you?
I was the one that dragged her into this.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, that's good. Looks like she's doing all the work.
Right now, we'll switch, don't worry.
It's so easy to get involved. You just have to call me. Call me or write me from my website, www.vcc.world, and request that you'd like to do a service event with your school, and we'll arrange a date and a time and what we're going to do, if we're going to do litter or we're going to do beautification, how many people, and we're set. Wow, today in just 2 hours, the students and parents from Chaminade Middle School, along with our VCC volunteers, picked up over 200 bags of fallen pine needles and debris. We used my LA 311 app to pick up all of the collected bags for disposal. Another very good day in keeping our CD12 clean.
Today, VCC is coming out to Santa Susana Pass to clean the whole pass. It's Santa Susana Pass Road from Topanga Canyon all the way down to Simi Valley to Crooner Avenue. Yeah, it's crazy. It's a 4-mile stretch, and over the years it's been a haven for illegal dumping and just trash that people leave by their car because they're hiking. It's a great area, and we're going to clean it up, the whole road.
So far, a dead skunk and a dead possum. Fun. Fun.
Oh, I smell it.
It's gross.
Is it in your bag?
Yeah.
Oh, put that bag away.
Well, I will, as soon as I get it full.
I get kind of angry when I'm coming up and down over this pass because I live in Simi Valley. I work in the San Fernando Valley, and almost daily I'm seeing leftover beer bottles, lunch trash, but it gets worse than that. There's furniture, there's wood, there's a lot of construction debris. and it's really bad. So.
What's up?
One of the things that has impacted me most about being with the VCC is a store owner came up to me and asked me if I were one of the angels that had participated in the cleanup and had cleaned up in front of his store. And he was just so touched that somebody would come out, these people would come out on their day off in over 100-degree heat to help people they didn't even know. And he wanted to impress upon me just to let everybody know, thank you, thank you. It really made a difference to him. He shook my hand several times.
I've been with VCC for 3 years, I think a little over 3 years when I met Jill. And I've seen the group and the organization grow over this time, just exponentially. And we're just doing such a great job out there. The relationships that we've made, I've got so many new friends. And we have new people coming in all the time, whether they hear from social media or they see us on the side of the road with our signs or just picking up trash. We hand out business cards. It's working.
Good job. Thank you. You see the camera? Oh no. Hi.
It's a hot day, it's been a hot week, so we're gonna kind of keep it to a minimum, about an hour and a half cleanup, but we're really gonna knock it out. Everybody's gonna be motivated, ready to go, hydrated, and then we'll go out for breakfast. We're all going to meet down at Santa Susana Cafe in Simi Valley to have breakfast and talk over what we saw, what we picked up, and how everybody's doing.
I feel like we make a difference. I'd love for more people to come out and experience what fun it is to work in the community and work with such special people.
We will always be the best district in the city of Los Angeles because we are always focused on each other. Whether it's volunteers cleaning communities, picking up trash, YMCA and Devonshire Pals keeping their doors open so kids can have a safe place to go after school, our chambers of commerce who support our businesses, the Rescue Mission, Hope the Mission, Volunteers of America helping us get people housed. Our PTA members who work so hard so our kids can have everything they need to succeed. Our religious institutions who feed our souls, our women's clubs, our Rotarians, our Kiwanis that just want to serve people in our area. And there are countless others. You are the ones that make this community great.
So VCC could not be what it is as an organization without you, the volunteers. Amazing, amazing group of very loyal volunteers, some that have been doing it for almost the entire 4 years that we've been. I can't thank you enough for believing in what we do, enjoying each other's company, and helping us to grow. I wish you all a very happy holiday season and look forward to having yet again a better, even more amazing 2025. Thank you.